Hello, my name is Dominic Underhallhouse and welcome to another episode of Moonbreaker. In today's episode we're going to be looking at some experimental gameplay, and what I've done is I've come up with a list that I want to try out. I'm going to play hopefully one or two games of this just to see how it works, and this is the Astra Immobilized list that we looked at in the previous video. So if you don't remember the previous video, we had a little show of it versus AI. I'm not going to change anything for now, just see how it works versus a player. But there's two things we want to do here. First, we want to start by playing early pressure with Switchback. So with Switchback and Astra, in theory, we can deal 12 damage on turn 2. And then for the rest of the game, we're looking at going for an immobilized game plan. And I just wanted to try out two different things in one list. So we've got Turncoat to immobilize things on that front. We've got Jailbreak to immobilize things as well. And we've got Snareling. And then to follow up for that, we've got Crosshair to add in the damage. We've got, Savria to protect our important key pieces. Chuck can go for a little bit of front line there. We've got Crankbait for the Cinder generation and also for that movement utility. And we've got Fate Twister Tantan for a similar thing of sort of protecting our key units. And Hit and Run because I really enjoy it and I think it's a lot of fun and I just want to put it in more lists at the moment. So what we're going to do is hopefully play a few PvP games, have some fun, and just see how this works in a real game. If you enjoy this sort of content, please do hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment down below, let me know what you're most excited to try out in the current version of Experimental. And also, if you do want to support the channel, head over to the Patreon. It's the best thing you can do to support the channel itself, and there's a link in the description down below. So for now, I'm going to head into the game, and I'll see you there. Okay, we're loading into the game, and we should hopefully get our awesome new intro screen any moment now. So this is something that devs have been working on into making some really interesting changes, and this here I think looks amazing. Astra's positioning needs to change a little bit. She's currently got Ferg's tongue right in front of her face. Looks like literally a head on top of a tongue, but other than that I think that's an awesome addition and something I'm really keen to see more sort of stylistic choices. The style really seems to be sort of finding its own now. The actual game itself always had great style, but see, look at this, just showing you what you've got here is beautiful. Ooh, it shows you where the Harvest Cinder is as well. But yeah, the game itself always had like a good style, but now it's got a little bit more than that as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and sort of almost bait them here. Oh, we're on 30-second turn timers. So this is a known bug. We'll pop a Cinder Orb over there, and we might as well just pop a range attack. We're on 30-second turns. Okay, so this hasn't been patched out yet. Hopefully we'll be, at the time of recording, maybe in a couple of hours. Now this here is interesting because this is a bold choice. This makes you think actually that we should put something like a Stitching McPatchy into this list. But I don't think they've realised quite how quickly this is going to go awry. Now depending on what this is, we could potentially go for an early kill, or we can just push onto the captain. Yeah, so we're going to go for that. We're going to try and kill Deadeye here, so what we're going to do is move onto the deployment spot. We actually can't get into range here, so that was a bit of a mistake. We'll pop over here, go for this, and we will deploy Hit and Run, I think, over here. And okay, oh, we can move again. Yeah, we're fine here. We should have maybe moved in front to protect Switchback, because now they've got 4-5 damage here. But next turn we can potentially do a lot of work. So this is interesting, because now we can just push damage onto their captain, but we are on speed turns here. Okay, mine we're not worried about. I actually think maybe we do just put 12 damage into play and just move back slightly. That's fine, them taking that back from us. Stitches over there. Yep, I think that's what we're doing. Ah, we can't actually make it past Titonia. Interesting. So if we switch back here, I'm going to move here, get our attack in, deploy, say, Crankbait over here, into the breach, move to this direction, get more damage in, and we're just going to move here and hit and run onto Titonia. And we'll grow Cinder here as well. This is utterly ridiculous with 30-second turns. It's kind of fun, but a bit weird. Now the thing is, they've got enough time to Titonia and kill our Switchback here, so I actually don't think we've got enough pressure to win this game. Because they can bring Stitchy around and start healing, but maybe we're just going to be quick enough to deal with this. Yeah, so they're placing mines down. We should try to play something more damaging here. But now I think what we want to do is actually play something... Okay, I think I've got an idea. Okay, this is coming over here, and if we can keep Stitchy away from this, this works out well for us. Okay, so... Oh, we can't get into range. That's not good. So we'll pop Jailbreak down here. And we're just going to move over to this side. Go for this and hit this. Honestly, move back here. We're going to save that one for now. Grow a Cinder. And let's move back here so we can't move Jailbreak away. Hopefully that went off. Yes, there we go. So without using Grav Disc, they can't push this away very easily, and we can keep applying the pressure. So they're going to push onto our Crankbait. That's fine. We're going to have 4 loyalty next to loyalty leadership, so we can be able to deploy hopefully Crosshair and start making use of our little deployment shenanigans here. But they've only got 10 seconds to figure out their whole turn. Now maybe here we should have actually been moving towards Titonia. Yeah, so Titonia's going to damage these, but we can... Yeah, we got the hit back, which is just what we wanted. Okay, so we're going to move here. Going to hit. Move back here. This is going to hit here. Astra's best bet is probably just to take a quick... in fact, honestly, it's probably just to go here. And then we're just going to deploy Crosshair over here. Oh, we could have actually into the breach to 1 here. Oh, we can. Okay, we've got 1 more damage out. 2 more damage, rather. Okay, that was quick. We weren't quite all the way there, but I think we've got this game. The 30-second turn timers are nuts. So this immobilized, they can put it away, but again, we've got multiple things that can come here and deal with their captain. This is such a silly game mode. This isn't a game mode, by the way. This is just an issue with the implementation, and it's led to 30-second turns. There we go. I didn't know if I was ever going to get to play with this, because I know that this was a brief bug, but... Okay, so we had to think fast, but we did do pretty well there. We managed to get enough damage onto the enemy captain. I think the fact we played the switchback strategy, rather than playing something where we deploy a lot of units, really benefited us there. And so that was actually very, very good for us. So let's see if we can find one more, and hopefully see if this is just as ridiculous the next time round. I can't believe that we're stuck in a format we've got 30-second round timers, but hey, it is what it is. I'm just going to alt-tab for a second, check into Discord, and I'll see you back in game. Okay, we are back. Our opponent, has, who was joining us, who was doing us a big favour by coming on playing some games, said that that is not something they can continue to play with the 30-second round timers, and to be honest, I completely get it. So for now, it's going to be just a fun little video, a very quick one, just showing how nonsensical the experimental server can get. Like they've said before, they're going to move fast, things are going to break, and it's not always going to go to plan. So very, very entertaining game there. Thank you very much to Brigham. I would love to try this list once you get a little bit more time, have a little bit more strategy between the two of us rather than just quick thinking. But all in all, I actually really enjoyed that. So thank you very much for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed it too. If you want to drop a comment, let me know if you think you could manage with 30-second timers. And if you want to support the channel, head over to the Patreon and do it over there. But no matter what, thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.